panas. Hi guys, okay, so today I will recreate Lisa Surihani's makeup look. It's very simple and it requires very little product. So let's start with the foundation. So saya sudah pakai saya punya moisturizer and sunblock. So I'm gonna apply this very liquid punya foundation, very light coverage, and it's good for anyone yang ada sensitive skin untuk pakai very light foundation. So just a little bit on my hand. And saya pakai brush yang begini, buffing punya, kecil saja, and just apply di area yang perlu. So dia punya makeup nampak very light and very natural and fresh. So the punya trick di sini is you don't wanna look like you're wearing too much foundation. So a very thin layer, and if you use a brush you can buff it in and make it look very natural. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm using the color Light Sand. Dot a bit under the eyes, and then using the same brush and just blending it di bawah mata. It doesn't look like she has a lot of concealer on, but since I have very dark circles, I'm gonna apply a lot more concealer. And just apply the remaining product on the brush on your eyelid. Okay, if you wanna add a bit more, you can. This one depends on how much coverage you want and also how dark is your dark circle. So my dark circle is quite dark, so I have to apply a little bit more. And just buffing it in with a brush. You can use a sponge or your finger, but since I want it to be very natural and I don't want it to look cakey, so I want to use a brush for this. Panas. Okay. So now I think it's enough, and I'm gonna apply my powder. So I'm using a Dark Cosmetics powder in what color is this? Okay, so there's no code, so I can pakai this one. It comes with a really cute puff that looks like this. Okay. Cute kan dia punya puff. Saya pakai dia punya puff because dia ada bulu-bulu yang kecil nih, so sangat geli kalau di bawah mata. So saya akan pakai saya punya sponge yang kecil nih. This is a Real Techniques sponge. Just blending it with my finger, making sure tiada creases and lines underneath my eyes, and then kasih depth with the powder. So I'll just powder areas that I feel like akan move or become oily. So that's under my eyes, and then also on the center of my forehead, and of course my nose. Okay, or maybe a bit on the mist pimple right here, just a little bit. Ini bekas. Okay. So I'm having a little bit of a breakout, as you guys can see, because I went to KL the other day to do a video shoot for NYX, and we had to do 3 makeup looks within 2 days, and because my skin is sensitive, I got a little bit of breakout. Same brush. This is by NYX and in the color Double Dare, and I can apply this on my eyes and also on my cheeks. So I'm just gonna apply this on my cheek first, and because it's very pigmented, I'm just gonna tap it off and just apply. Oh my god, just apply a little bit. I told you guys, it's really pigmented, so you just need a little bit. And since I didn't really powder this area, of course it's gonna stick a lot better. Just tap it off and then apply. So I'm just avoiding my acne scar here, and of course my pimple also, I'll avoid that and just apply, and making sure that I'm blending it as well. A little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit on the nose, and using my sponge with the leftover powder and just dabbing it. Okay, so it's not super like high coverage or super made up. I'm gonna switch to a smaller brush. It looks like this. Using the same blusher color. So if you don't have a lot of time to prepare, this is actually a really nice makeup look because you're only using one product for your eyes and your blush. Okay, and I'm applying a little bit higher and then blending it out with my finger. It helps to use a blending brush that looks like this because it does the work for you. Okay, so because I don't want to be too made up, just a bit is enough, like just a smidge of makeup. So for my nose, I'm gonna contour with the NYX light palette. This is the contour palette, and it has a contour. Yeah, this has shimmer and this is matte. So I'm just gonna use the contour color here, like this. Okay. So I'm gonna contour just my nose. So just a very small amount, and because I already powdered and now I'm applying a very small amount of cream on top of it, it's gonna last the whole day, hopefully. So just rubbing it with my finger. Look. So I'm using the NYX Stroke Genius. This one is in 01, and it has so many highlight colors. You can choose from all of these, and I'm going to use this one. So for highlight, you want a fairly loose brush that looks like this. You can go even smaller. Like even this brush is quite nice, but I'm going to use this one, and I'm dipping into this color right here. So if you have like darker skin tone, you can go for this one or this one. If you have tan, you can go for the gold color. But because I'm super fair, I'm gonna go for the very fair color. And just a little bit. And then I'm gonna apply my lippy. This is Powder Puff Lippy. This one is in Teacher's Pets, and it's a very nice orange color. It looks like that. And you don't want too much. Just a little bit. And then smack your lips together. Eyebrow. And I'm using this one, NYX Professional Eyebrow Pencil, and the eyebrow that she has on is very natural and doesn't look like it's drawn on. So I'm just gonna apply very small amount. just like that. And then at the end of the brush it has a spoolie, so I'm just gonna brush it and brush my hair. Okay, and then now what I would do is I have my soap here, and this is the Hera Rose Face Mist. You can actually wet this with water, and I use a spoolie brush, looks like this, and just run it over the soap. So this is the pear soap that I cut into and put into my container, and then I'm just gonna brush it on my brows. So now I'm gonna curl my eyelash. Her eyelashes look super curled. Maybe she went for a perm, I'm not sure, because it looks really curled, but you can achieve that with eyelash curl as well. And I'm using the Maybelline mascara as per usual. What you need to do is just go from the bottom to the tip. So if you're applying your mascara, you have to go, not have to lah, but it's best if you go this way. If you're doing this side, if you go this way, so you're going against the direction of the lash, so that it will like actually stand up a lot better. And to finish it off, I'm gonna spray with the Hera Rose Face Mist. This one is really good if you have sensitive skin. It doesn't irritate my skin. Okay guys, so whoa, that's really bright. Okay, so this is the complete look. It's a monochromatic look inspired by Lisa Surihani's makeup. And yeah, it's very simple, natural. Let me know in the comments if you like this tutorial and what kind of looks do you want to see next. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye!